There was some drama in Houston. Aaron Sanchez hits Jose Altuve here. Altuve doesn't like it. Kind of makes some gestures towards Sanchez, kind of jaws at him a bit. Pretty tame situation, though. The benches do clear, but nothing really comes of it in terms of an altercation. But there is an interesting thing that happens that we learn of when Pete Maki goes out, pitching coach, to visit Sanchez later in this inning. And it turns out Rocco got charged with a mound visit during that incident, the bench clearing incident. And the umpires were kind of uncharacteristically animated, I felt, during this whole thing. Here's Rob Drake, the home plate umpire, talking to Rocco. Again, usually you don't see a whole lot of gesturing or yelling going on from the umpiring crew when things like this go on. It's pretty dry. And this is kind of where things got interesting. Rocco starts yelling, starts pointing. The umpires say, no, we can point. You don't get to point. We're throwing you out of here. You don't get to point. Rocco's wise to the John Boy lip reading game and covers his mouth there. I got a kick out of that. And the umpire again, I can point here. I can point. You can't point there. I can point there, but you can't point there. Rocco says, I can point. I can point wherever I want to point. I don't think that's what they were talking about, but I'm not sure. As you can see, there was Rocco during that incident. He was in the thick of it, kind of going out to play peacemaker, kind of talks to a coach. He does approach the mound and talk to Gary. Aaron Sanchez is walking away toward first base there. I don't think Rocco got on the mound. He goes back and he does, he talks to Aaron Sanchez here. Yeah, I don't know. You tell me what you think. Crazy situation. Before the game, the Twins placed Byron Buxton on the injured list with a hip injury, and to make matters worse, Carlos Correa threatened to be a Minnesota Twin for a long time. We were grieving. I don't know why he would do that to us. All right, all joking aside, it was a nice moment. Carlos Correa got a nice ovation in Houston, which of course he's probably the most booed player when he leaves Minnesota in the league. So it was nice for him. The Twins made a game of that one, but ended up losing 4-2 at the end of it. Justin Verlander just destroyed the Twins. Speaking of things getting destroyed, Chris Williams hit his 6th home run in just his 10th game for the Saints. This guy's just on fire. And after a year in which he hit 3 home runs with a 625 OPS in 45 games last season, that was his 24th overall home run of the season. That's a 2018 8th round pick. Williams is 25. I know he's just in Double-A. He's barely been up in Triple-A, but gosh, with the way the Twins need bats, they got to be considering just throwing a hot hand in and seeing what happens. Down into Double-A, I want to talk about Austin Martin. Wow. He walked twice and he got hit by a pitch, but really the big takeaway is he stole 3 bases in this game and just made a whole lot of chaos in the base paths. Here he is drawing a walk, and then the first pitch against this lefty, he steals second base. This might be the most confident base runner I have ever seen in the minor leagues right now. Austin Martin, you'll see him take off for third and just completely time that on the pitcher. There's no even thought of a throw from the catcher, just completely swiped that one off the pitcher. Later in the game, this is an interesting pre-pitch setup. I don't know if I love it or hate it, but it's interesting, I guess. And there's not enough weird batting stances nowadays, I feel like. But Martin gets hit by a pitch. He got hit by a ton of pitches last season in particular. I'll see him steal another base here. He is 31 for 36 in stolen base attempts, 31 stolen bases. That's an 86% success rate as well. And that's only in 70 games. So basically, if we kind of extrapolate out to a 162 game pace, that's like 70 stolen bases. That last one was a pass ball, but you see him putting a lot of pressure on the defense. On to Cedar Rapids. Unfortunately, they were playing a team that didn't have a broadcast, but Brooks Lee had a double and a walk. Pat Winkle and Dalton Sheffield both homered. Travis Adams struck out 11 batters, the starter for the Colonels, and their staff combined to strike out 19 guys. Matthew Swain had 5 strikeouts in an inning and 2/3 as well. Down to Fort Myers, Noah Cardenas had 3 hits and a walk. One of the hits was a double. He played first base. He's usually a catcher for them. But the big highlight for the Mighty Muscles was that Randy Dobnak pitched 2 innings on his rehab assignment. 2 clean innings through 20 pitches, 15 of them strikes, so a 75% strike percentage. Good to see him looking sharp, throwing strikes. Got to keep moving. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this image of perfection. Just beautiful way to cap off a great run we're on here across Twins territory. A clean sweep of all losses across the full season. affiliates there. Thank you to the members, and especially those premium members mentioned. If you'd like to support the channel and help maintain my sanity, go ahead and hit that join button, and we will talk again soon. Thank you so much for watching.